If you love animals, at some point you may have considered what it was like to be a vet. Here to give us the inside scoop on a day in the life of a vet are Dr. Karen Hamilton and vet tech Leah Boback. Welcome back, you guys.
Thank you.
So I've been watching Pet Me with Dr. Karen Hamilton. You obviously love your job. What do you love about being a vet?
I love the most just coming in every day and seeing the animals, being with them, touching them, kissing them, loving on them. That's what I love the most.
Have you always loved animals?
I've always loved animals. I grew up in a family, my dad was an alcoholic, and I just found refuge holding and crying with my animals. So that's what I just found my comfort with my animals. So I still find comfort with animals.
You do, and you give that comfort to the animals as well, and to the animal owners as well, the whole family,
Right.
because they know that they can trust them with you. What's the hardest part about being a vet?
The worst part for me is when I have to tell someone that it's time to put their animal down. And the very worst thing is when I walk into a room and the whole family's there and I have children. Because I feel like the animal is one of the parents' children.
Yes.
It's an extended part of their family.
Absolutely.
And so when I have to euthanize, and I mean, it's hard enough just to euthanize the animal, but when the kids are there, because sometimes the parents put on their hard face and they just act like it's no big deal, no, it's nothing, it's just a dog.
Feel it later,
but
though.
the kids don't act like that.
Yeah.
The kids show the true emotion. It is tearing them apart. It is just, killing them.
That's got to be difficult.
It's
but
hard.
for you, being a doctor and being there and providing that comfort and letting the families know that they're doing the right thing in those situations, I can only imagine. For you, I mean, this is your mom. She won't brag about herself, but you can brag about her.
Yes, I can.
Tell me about her gift. I mean, you've seen it firsthand.
There's so many things that set her apart from other vets, mainly the time that she takes with the clients and just walking in the room, going to the floor, sitting on the floor with them and interacting with the patient and talking to the clients. And her diagnostic skills, I think, are the biggest thing because she takes the time to figure out the problem and then diagnose what's going on with your baby.
There's something that can't be measured when you're talking about empathy, and you obviously have a lot of it for your clients and for the pets themselves. Is that a trait that someone watching, if they want to be a vet, needs to have, and what other characteristics do they need to have?
So I think they have to have a passion for it, because that just comes kind of with anything. I think when you're thinking about a career, just love what you want to do. So whatever you choose to do as a career, go in it with a heart for it. So that's one thing. But if you're going to be a vet, you have to get the grade. Otherwise, you won't get into vet school. So that's the most important thing. Right now, it's harder to get into vet school right now than it was when I got in. And when I got in, I had a 3.8 average, and I didn't get in the first time I applied. So
it's very selective.
It's tough to get into vet school, really
So
tough.
you have to have a passion. You have to have the characteristics to make you a good doctor, but you also have to have the smarts. So there you go. Well, we got it all in you. So thanks. And we can watch more. You can see more of her amazing stories by watching Pet Me with Dr. Karen Hamilton Saturday right here on WMAR2. Happens every Saturday at 7:30.
Right.
There you go. Have a miss you. We'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.